Hello, my Aries friends. This is Karen with KarmicOneTarot, here to do your love reading for October 2019. What's happening for the Aries people of this world in their relationships, in their emotions, in their feelings and love situations? What's happening for them? One card here. This is the Universal Love Oracle. What is the one card my Aries friends need to see? That one. Golden memories. So, sometimes the past burns brighter than what you think the future is. All right. These memories are going to keep you for a while. This, the memories might even be some guidance for you, divine guidance. So maybe these memories are flooding back to you for a reason. Maybe you are destined to remember them so you don't repeat the past. Golden memories. They're fond memories. What do my Aries friends need to know about their love lives for October of 2019? Aries, Aries, Aries. What do my Aries friends need to know about their love lives? Thank you. Oh, too many. We're not going to start with a big bunch. One or two cards, please. One or two cards for my Aries friends. I'm going to turn these around. One or two cards for my Aries friends. What do they need to know? What is it that they need to know? One or two cards. One or two cards, please. Thank you. Two cards. Three cards. The Two of Swords, the King of Wands, and the High Priestess. The Two of Swords, I think, has been out in every reading. This is a big decision-making month for people, especially this full moon. October 13, that's the Aries full moon, so this is your full moon. Time to close up the cycles, my Aries friends. What is it you are deciding? What is it that you know? What are these memories holding you to? Are they holding you? One or two cards here, please, for the Aries people of this world. Thank you. This is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is messages coming through. There could be also the arrows of love. That's one of the other meanings for the Eight of Wands. But it's also swift movement. So once you make this decision, I think things are going to change quickly. It's happening for the Aries people of this world. The Devil, temptation right at the center. Page of Cups, a piece of good news, unexpected good news. Something perhaps even from a younger person. Something you knew was coming with the High Priestess there. The Hermit, you might have been seeking guidance recently. There may also be a Virgo involved. Aries, what are my Aries friends doing with their love lives? Thank you. We've got the Eight of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles. So biting your nose to spite your face, cutting things out. Eight of Cups, leaving it behind. The Knight of Pentacles, on your path. Now let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles here for a second, my Aries friends. Do we have you on the table at all? Let me see. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right there. And that appears to be it right now. So, the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, right? The planner. He is the, really methodical, nose to grindstone, hard worker. Nothing sways him from his path. The Knight of Pentacles. That's a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, perhaps. Capricorn here in the center with the Devil card and Virgo here in the Hermit. So earth signs are on the table here in a heavy way. The Ten of Cups, your plan is to be happy. That your plan is to bring joy. But there's a new leap of faith. After an ending here. After a choice to be made. After the Two of Cups. Wow. And the Four of Swords. So you may be taking a break from someone right now. I've got the Ace of Cups here too, so we have to go back at least that far. You worry about this. This is where your decision lies. You worry about which way to go. The Ace of Cups, my Aries friends, is possible for you with the Queen of Pentacles, with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo here, the Devil, the temptation. The Queen of Pentacles is very fertile energy too, so be careful there if that's one of your possibilities. The Queen of Pentacles is grounded and nurturing and stable. She's Earth Mother. Not quite the Empress, she's the daughter of the Empress. The Four of Swords, you might have been taking a break from that situation, or she from you. The Two of Cups, but there is that kindred spirit connection there. The Lovers, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. You know, the Lovers is a Gemini card. The Lovers is a life-impacting choice within a relationship. So it might, in fact, be in this Two of Cups relationship that you have some choices to make. So which way are you going? There's an ending here. The Ten of Swords. You know, this guy saw it coming. Most of the time it's in the back. So you, I think, are, in fact, ending something. Whether or not it's this relationship, I don't know. Maybe it's another relationship. We'll have to see. But the Fool card here is you're taking a leap of faith toward happiness. And you are working your plan for it. So let's go. Let's see what's happening for our Aries friends. So here at the bottom, the Four of Pentacles, you are really holding on, trying to gain some ground, trying to shore up your life and bring some stability to whatever you're doing. Hold on one second. I'm going to fix something. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. You know, it's also a card of holding on tightly to what you had, and it might be time to really let it go. So let's see. The memories, are the memories what you're holding on to? Four of Pentacles here. The Magician. I think you're saving up to make your move. You're saving up to, perhaps you're holding on to whatever your tools are so that you can use them to free yourself from this devil, this restriction that you have here. That might be where your decision is. But there is, well, there is something that, that you know already. You already know you have to cut this loose. You already know. What's happening here with the Four of Pentacles for my Aries friends? The Four of Pentacles for my Aries friends. Thank you. The Star card. Might be an Aquarius. And by the way, too, the Magician is the Aries card as well. The Star card, card of Aquarius, card of hope and faith and knowing that things will be all right, that, you know, you can find a balance and a healing in this situation. I think you will. I think you're holding out for that, and I think you wish for that. I think you're using your tools in this plan to manifest that hope, to manifest this happiness. So we've got the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Cups. Any other eights? No. Nope. So eights may play a factor in this. Let's see what else comes out. The Eight of Wands is those swift messages. The Sun. Excuse me. The Sun comes out. The Leo card comes out. You might be hearing from a Leo. You know, again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on the table. You may not be the only fire sign, but you are feeling really good about the messages that you hear. It's probably this Page of Cups message. The news is good. Whatever the news is that comes in, it's good. It puts a spark in your life. It puts a spring in your step. The Sun is a beautiful, vibrant energy that really gets the emotions and the juices flowing so that you get passionate and excited about things. Life is good. Life is good. You're going to get messages that life is good. Life is going to feel good. Things are going to change at a very rapid pace too, my Aries friends. And that might be where the Sun comes in. Ace of Wands, yes. Time to get excited about something. Time to have that period of new growth. Excuse me, one second. Why is the Eight of Wands here? What's going to change quickly? I think you're going to have some new ideas, some new inspiration, but what's going to change quickly is your boredom. You're not bored anymore. You're going to, once you hear these messages perhaps, or maybe you already have them, maybe these memories are what's holding you here, and you've already assessed the rut you're in and decided, you know what, I need some fresh energy, I need some fresh passion, I need something new. So what is it that is new for you? Maybe you need to seek some guidance. With the Hermit card, You might need to seek some guidance, find your path, follow your intuition. You might even need to get some actual legal guidance, some actual counseling, or whatever that might mean to you. The Hermit is a scholar on the hill. He's also solitary too, so keep that in mind. We don't know yet if this is going to maintain a relationship situation. Why is the Hermit here, please? The Hermit, card of Virgo. 8 of Wands. You're going to hear messages from the Hermit. All right, what your path changes quickly, perhaps, with the Hermit card. The Devil. Ooh, you're going to get messages from this tempting little morsel in the center. Okay. Look at those eyes. Ooh, he's got some mesmerizing eyes, doesn't he? Just bear in mind that, the devil can mean a lot of things. It can mean lust and passion, all right, with the Ace of Wands here as well, and temptation. We've discussed that. It can also be a little bit of an obsession. It can be restrictions and responsibilities and things that you really want to cut loose. I think this is most likely a Capricorn person, or it is just someone that has really got that devil may care attitude, and that entices you. That strikes you. It sparks you. Sparks you up over here. What is the news that's coming in with the Devil and the Hermit? What is it that you need to recognize? The Hermit is also, a card of intuition. So when you hear something, you have to decide, did I know that already? Intuitive. You knew it. You knew it already. The Hermit. The Hermit for my Aries friends. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is keeping your emotions to yourself. This is not tipping your hand. It's not letting anybody see how much this is affecting you. All right, what it's doing to you. Don't show them that you're tempted, okay? Don't show them. So, okay, the Knight of Cups. Somebody's made an offer. This devil's made an offer to you, or you to the devil. Okay, the Devil card. You can free yourself at any time from the devil. It's a matter of strength. It's a matter of determination. It's a matter of trusting your own moral compass and intuition to lead you in the right direction. Now, nobody says that we can't be tempted and enjoy the fruits of temptation for a little bit, but you've got to decide when you're going to cut it off, and that's what you're doing here. You're cutting it off. What are you doing? Actually, you know what? Let's go to the Page of Cups. What's the Page of Cups? What's the key, the message that comes in? The Page of Cups, the unexpected news that comes in, the surprise. Oh, well then, the Ace of Cups, my Aries friends. Woohoo! That is the cup of love that is being offered here in your rut. It's going to get you excited and get you back out into the sun. You don't let anybody see what you're thinking though, but deep down inside you're like, woohoo! It's what you wished for. It's what you manifested. Be careful, don't manipulate it, okay? I almost said manipulation. The Page of Cups is bearing love. It's news of love. News of, the Ace of Cups is that offer from the universe that is, your senses overflowing. All 5 senses are overflowing. You are emotionally complete. You are satisfied. It's a deep contentment, the Ace of Cups. Can also mean a new child, so be careful there if that's not your intention. It's the Page of Cups. There might be news of a new child that is now a commitment and an obligation and a responsibility. Temperance. You're going to find your peace with it. And that's what that is. I'm so sorry. You are going to find your peace with that. You're going to find your balance. And by the way, too, that's a card of Sagittarius there, the Temperance card. My Aries friends, and the Knight of Swords. So be careful when you hear this news, whatever it is, words of love or words of a child or words of, some sort of satisfaction. Be careful with your words. The Knight of Swords rushes in. He speaks without thinking. Kind of upsets the balance most of the time, all right? So while things are going to be changing very quickly, we've seen that over here with the Eight of Wands. We've seen it already. You're still holding on, but we've seen the changes that are going to be coming. You're going to get excited about this. It's something to, get out and enjoy life about. So whatever this is that's coming to you, new love or a new child or something on that idea, some satisfaction, be careful when you hear it, all right? You want to make sure that you are even-tempered when you hear it. What is it the High Priestess knows? Ooh. The High Priestess knows the Justice card, the Libra card, is going to be fair. Justice is going to be fair. Justice is going to be balanced. Things are going to balance out. We saw that with the Temperance card. That's more about your temper, more about your temperament. All right. The Justice card is about making things right. So if you do have something coming in that's now an obligation, make it right, my Aries friends. Make it right. Put your plan in action and make it right. Now, does that mean putting some distance between you and whatever deception there was, perhaps? Was there a deception? The Fool, the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, the Two of Cups. There may, and I told you over here, fertile, be careful. The Four of Swords, the break from it, the relationship. I think you realize that it is an important relationship to you. And you want to take it to the next step and make that choice. But the choice, what is the choice? The Ten of Swords. If I'm reading this directly, the Ten of Swords, the choice is to end it and take a leap of faith toward happiness. But I don't know what that means. Where is your happiness if not in this Two of Cups situation? What is the High Priestess here for? Do you know this just isn't right? Yeah, you know there are things you're not seeing. You know that it's a confusing time. Okay, and I think you want to put some distance between yourself and the confusion. You don't want to deal with it. It's too much of an obligation. You want to leave it behind. You need to make a decision on that. And the King of Wands, be the CEO of your life. Take charge of your life. Now, the moon is also a time frame for me usually. We have October 13, the Aries full moon. We've already mentioned that, I think. That's your full moon. Going to wrap it up. Going to wind it up, guys. Whatever is happening, it's time for you to make whatever moves you need to make and settle in for the next moon, because that's the moon that we're creating here. Let me see, where are we? We have Aries. That would be the Taurus full moon coming in next month in November, the Taurus full moon, and that is going to put you in a position of strength. It's going to put you in a position of you're going to be intractable. You're going to be stubborn. Not that you guys aren't anyway. But the Taurus full moon is really going to put you in your power. You're going to be strong like bull. All right? Five of Cups. You are looking at everything that could be lost if you follow this. So this is about reflection. This is about really coming to terms with what you know to be true, what you suspect to be true, what you want to be true, where your balance lies, and what you know, who you know deceived you. Who you know tried to get away with something. Who you know snuck off. Okay, that's going to be revealed. It might be revealed at this full moon, October 13th, and you're going to be able to reflect on it. So the question is, who is that? Is that you, my Aries friends, or someone else that you know in your love life? The Eight of Cups, the Empress. Ooh. The Eight of Cups is a card of leaving the baggage behind. And here I have the Empress. Now, the Empress is all about creation. The Empress is creating your life and creating, where you want to go. And your cup runneth over and your happiness and, all of that according to your plan. The Empress is also a mother. So keep that in mind, my Aries friends. Motherhood looms large here. So be careful. The Eight of Cups. What are you cutting off? You're cutting off your hair to release whatever this baggage is. And the baggage is something to do with the Empress, something that you're creating. You need to release something that you created, something that you are actively working on. It's the Eight of Cups here. The Empress never stops creating. The Eight of Cups. You know, there's a real... I'm sorry, you guys, you're leaving this relationship behind. It's tempting, but it's also an obligation, and that's at the center of this. So what is the obligation here? The Two of Cups, you know, the Empress and the Two of Cups, while there is that love relationship there, this is too much of a burden. This is too much of an obligation. Wow. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups, please. The Eight of Cups. What are my Aries friends leaving behind? Yeah. You know, you're tired of the battle. You're tired of struggling with it. And as beautiful as this relationship is, as deep as the connection is, it's not been what you want. It's not been what you need. It's time for you to move forward into the sun with your Ace of Wands here. Start some new growth. I think, you know, you're going to hear news. You're going to hear news of this obligation. And you're not going to tell everybody how you feel. Even though you have a very generous and loving feeling toward it, about it, you're not going to tell anybody how you feel about this. You feel obligated. You feel stuck. What is the Devil card here for, please? Why is the Devil here? The Judgment. All right, so the Devil is shackles and ties that bind and feeling restricted and responsibilities and, you know, all of that. And then the Judgment card comes along, and the Hermit along with it shows you your path, shows you your calling. You put the plan in action and you have your new beginning. Okay, so as painful as this may seem, as difficult as this decision is, we haven't gotten to the decision yet, but, you know, I think you are going to do the right thing. I've got justice here. If this is a legal matter, it's most likely going to be in your favor, but, you know, free will is always at play. Please do get the proper guidance, if that's legal guidance, if it's just a counselor, if it's somebody that you just, you know well and want to talk to them and get their opinion, sounding board type situation. Get some guidance on this. Why is the Devil here? You are freeing yourself with the Judgment card. Rising up out of the ashes, freeing yourself from these restrictions, these shackles that bind, these obligations, these temptations. What's the Devil card here for, please? Why is the Devil card here? Why is the Devil card here, please? Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune, fate is stepping in. Now, those three are major arcana there. The Devil, the Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, you are shackled and bound. The Judgment card comes in and sets you free. And fate is going to carry you along. Where is your karma taking you, though? Which side are you on? The Wheel of Fortune is karma coming around. So make sure you are on the right side of it, my Aries friends, with the Justice card there. Because justice works both ways. All right, so let's talk about my King of Wands here, the CEO, the director, the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person here. That would be you, my Aries friends. Coming in strong, directing the show, making sure that things get done the way you want. What is the King of Wands about? Fiery, take no prisoners energy. Warrior King, the Fire King, King of Action. The King of Wands here for, please? Thank you. Seven of Cups. You're assessing your options. You're deciding which way to go. I don't think you've made this decision yet. Okay, we've got the decision right here. We haven't talked about it yet. Why is the King of Wands here for my Aries friends? In the love department, October 2019. What is the King of Wands? What are you in control of? Your options? Now, you can look at the Seven of Cups as your kind of like vision board, your hopes and dreams, what it is you want. You know, there's some really good things on that card there, the Seven of Cups. There's also a couple of bazookas. So you might want to make sure you choose wisely. Get some guidance. Okay, there might be confusion around There might be confusion around too, because we have this Seven of Swords here, the deception along with the moon, and reflection, deception, right? Reflecting on things that have gone wrong, reflecting on things that didn't work out, reflecting on how things were done. So now you have some options in what to do and how to handle these things. It's the King of Wands here for, please. Thank you. The Two of Swords. Yeah. The King of Wands is you, and you have a decision to make, my Aries friends. Anything further here on the King of Wands before we go to the Two of Swords? King of Wands. What is the King of Wands doing? Give us a hint where this decision is going. Oh, it's going to shake things up, my Aries friends. It is going to shock and awe, shock and surprise. It might even shock and delight. So, put that out there too, that, not all shocks are bad. Wow, the Tower card. Scorpio energy on the table. Which way is this decision going for my Aries friends? What is the Two of Swords decision they need to make? Now, the Two of Swords is a card of protection as well. This is a difficult decision. It's one that you really don't want to make. One that you might be making blindfolded. You're really not sure which way you're going to go. It's going to take a lot of courage. It's going to take a lot of chutzpah. It's going to take a lot of determination to really get this done. And be careful with your words here. The Strength card is about taming the beast with kindness, with your smooth, not with your sword slashing back and forth. All right. The Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here, please, for my Aries friends? Thank you. Page of Pentacles. So you may be conveying some news of an important or valuable nature, or maybe this news that comes in is of an important or valuable nature. The Page of Pentacles is going to set you on this path, this plan, and it's going to be unexpected. I don't think you expected this at all. I think it's you that is surprised. It may be you that surprises other people with the Tower and your decision. Whatever that decision is, that may be where people are surprised. The Two of Swords, please. Why is the Two of Swords here? What is the decision my Scorpio, I was looking at the Tower. My Aries friends are making. What is the decision my Aries friends are making? Ooh, Page of Cups. You may be offering your cup. Although, the Page of Cups is right here. So let's review this again. The Page of Cups brings in news of an emotional contentment, news of a new child, news of a new love. All of those are possible. And we have the Two of Cups underneath here and the Lovers. So any of that is certainly possible. But the question is, in what form is it in your life, and how are you going to handle it? Because you're going to have to find your peace with it, find your balance in it. Find your balance in it, perhaps, not just with it, in it. All right. The Temperance card is a card of Sagittarius, as we discussed, but it's also a blending of emotions. It's putting, opposing or opposite cups together with a cohesive gel. And these are emotions. So you are going to blend your emotions on this. Be careful with this Knight of Swords, all right? This is a fast-moving energy. He charges in. It's kind of like, get out of my way, I have to do this kind of energy, okay? And a lot of times he speaks without thinking. So make sure that you are, in fact, tempering your words, using your kindness when you are communicating, because there is a lot of communication right there with the Two of Swords. So you want to communicate your decision. You want to communicate the thoughts that lead up to your decision, if you choose to do that, in a kind manner. My goodness. Aries, Aries, Aries. Get her done, okay? Find your peace with this and move on. You've got bright and happy things coming in for you, but you've got to settle whatever this is first, whatever these obligations are, with the Devil here in the center, whatever is tempting you. All right? Thank you so much for tuning in. I do hope this resonated with you and you found some messages in it. Check your moon and rising signs. If you didn't, you never know. Sometimes they're hidden in the other aspects, so check that out. Thanks so much for your likes, shares, subscriptions, and please keep those comments coming. I really do enjoy reading them before I go to bed. And before long, I think with the November playlist, you're going to be seeing me across many different social platforms, Patreon, of course, YouTube here, Vimeo, and also Facebook. So we're doing a number of lives on YouTube and Facebook, so check out the notifications for those. And if you'd like to book a private reading, by all means, check out KarmicOneTarot.com, where you can book directly into my calendar, okay? Thanks very much for tuning in, and we'll speak to you soon.